The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on another team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. So Boston College's offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Use the play fake, now to throw. That pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The RPO, it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And the Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive there of 82 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Pitt Panthers offense will go to work for the first time today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He'll keep it himself. Let's chat for just a moment about Pittsburgh. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Tight end now in motion. To the ground. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Pitt right back to the line. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Slides away. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I love the effort, and there's no quit in this defense. First guy misses, second guy misses, no problem. We've got extra bodies and hats flying to the quarterback, and they're able to get the sack.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Almost had the completion, just missed it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll send the tight end in motion. Rides the back on the option, the give. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. The screen, and watch out. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Going right to work up top. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. On the ground, it's Edwards.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Richard. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He's got it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly on the move. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. One more snap coming before halftime. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. They get to him as he throws. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this third quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Slithers into space. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Pitt pushing the pace. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Gresham. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. The screen. He's got wheels. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by a field goal over LSU. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. On the move at the 30. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. At the 45 on his way. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Lockwood. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Here's a heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That's the game it's kind of been. It's been a defensive struggle on both sides, and it's kind of like a tennis match. Which team And which offense is going to be able to break serve? That time, poor job in pass protection. The quarterback has got to find a way to get rid of that football and not take the negative play. But this has been a defensive war so far.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Boston College will send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. The Panthers moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Short throw to the sideline, complete, and he'll pick up the 1st down. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, spins away. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Hand off from the shotgun.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Creates a little room. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. Balls and fired complete. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. So now it's 2nd and long. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Though there are some notable exceptions, typically great pass rushers aren't nose tackles, but that was a great pass rush.
They're not nose tackles usually, those great pass rushers, but they are grown men. I mean, those are some adults in there. Those are the 300-plus pounders that will just destroy you in the run game. But nice job using his hands, using some power to shrink that pocket and get the sack.
They booted away on 4th down. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab. It's Richard. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Lockwood. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
I get it. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively. But I tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now after that interception. As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please go out there and bail me out. Give me another opportunity to go take the lead and win this ball game.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. There he goes. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown, Pitt! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Wilkins. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And the Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. He's taking the deep shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Lofts one high and deep. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. He'll do it himself. Powers through the defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. The inside handoff. He gets it all the way down to the 13-yard line, still short of 1st down yardage. And now on 4th down, do they kick the chip shot field goal or go for it? They'll run for it. He's not going to make it. And they'll turn it over on downs, and we're going to have a fight to the finish. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Last chance coming up. Bring in the heat. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. But at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I like all those. That was pretty to me.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another